I spit that.
So, welcome to Nerd Movie Reviews. I'm Goblin Green.
I'm Anarchy, bringing you the chaos, guys. Don't worry.
I'm Alcatraz.
And we're reviewing a movie that we all enjoyed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty good.
Like, fuck yeah. What is it, folks?
Batman vs. Superman, the extended edition.
As it will say below. Yeah, the ultimate cut just came out like 2 days ago. We just got it.
Finally got it.
Could not find it at Walmart. Had to go to Best
True.
Buy.
Sold out at Walmart.
Yeah.
This movie is horrible.
Worst movie ever.
Terrible movie, yeah. Wow.
Now that we're Canadian, you said A.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Yeah, Walmart, eh?
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Okay, anyways.
So,
let's get into
let's
it.
get into the story.
Okay.
This story is very complicated.
Alright, so let's get into the plot. So
The plans.
it takes place just like a few months after the
18
events
months.
of Man of Steel. Yeah, 18 months. Superman is dating Lois. Batman is a baller
So I was just chillaxing in my room like a baller.
who had to just watch Superman fight Zod throughout the city and destroy Wayne Tech and
awesome,
Kit's parents and stuff. And Batman is wanting to get revenge to kill Superman because of this. He doesn't believe that Superman is human. He believes he's an alien that can wipe away the
It's
world,
like a nuclear bomb that's unstable.
Yes.
as it says in the trailer.
I feel like in the extended edition, the character development was more equally distributed.
Yes, definitely.
I feel like I cared more about Superman by the end of it.
Superman got a lot more development, and you understood why Superman wanted to fight Batman.
Also, they
Why
touched on,
Superman wanted to fight Superman. Clearly.
also they touched on the whole reporter aspect of him.
Exactly.
And that he researched the Batman and stuff.
And
And
again,
that was good.
In
That was
most
good.
movies with Superman, Clark Kent is boring, but they managed to make him a little bit more interesting with the reporter. We actually got to see him be a reporter.
And the thing is, in doing this, they made the conflict like more. Like, you could feel the conflict
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
The problem with the original cut of the movie is that the conflict felt very forced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It felt like Batman hated Superman, but Superman didn't really hate
Superman
Batman.
didn't have a
for any reason.
motive
Yeah,
or
exactly.
reason to
It was
really
just like,
want
oh, my mother's in trouble.
But in this one, like, Superman's like
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
effects
Yeah.
of what Batman
And
does.
you can see that Superman doesn't want to fight Batman.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, there's that one scene, right, where he's looking at the pictures of the guy who got shanked.
Yeah.
Because of that, so he's like, oh, no.
And what's funny is in the original cut of that movie, they didn't show the guy get shanked, so it was just kind of in the movie, it was just him looking at pictures of a guy
There you
that's
go.
dead, and it's like.
Yeah. Who's that guy? What's
So, yeah.
So I feel like everything was
Explain.
It was a lot more put together. It's like Watchmen, the Ultimate Cut.
Yeah.
It's just much better.
If they would have just released this in
I
theaters, it
know.
would have been way better.
The problem is, as we've talked about, movie studios don't believe that people have a long enough attention span to go for a 3-hour movie.
Even though we went through it pretty well.
I know, but you and I and Alcatraz are all hardcore Batman fans. I'm talking about like the average Joe that goes to a movie.
Yeah.
Batman vs. Superman.
But he's
2 hours are already pushing it.
Here's the thing though, like people can make it through, like the average Joe can make it through like Lord of the Rings usually, and shit like that. So I feel like it would have been better, and it probably would have paid off in the long run because more people would go see it. But then again, either way they're gonna make money because the extended edition probably netted them a lot of money.
Anyway, so we get Lex Luthor manipulating everyone, Batman, Superman, and that's what he does.
They really get that right.
They do.
This kind of manipulation.
For sure.
The only major problem I find with Lex is the overplay part a little.
We'll get into
At certain
character. We're
points,
getting
And yeah, other than that, it's a really good plot. We get Wonder Woman. I would have liked to get a little bit more backstory of why she's here and why she's trying to do
Lois
that.
Lane.
Yeah, instead of Lois
The only
Lane.
backstory we really get on her is she's trying to find a picture that Lex got
She's trying
her.
to find like a selfie she took
Yeah.
in World War One.
Selfie. What up?
I mean, yeah. Anyway, and I'm just like, why is she in America? She said that she wasn't in America for a long time, and now she's just suddenly in America.
I don't know why.
I mean, like, she was cool and everything, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but I would have liked a little bit
for
more
sure,
about
for sure.
why she's doing what she's doing.
Like, yeah.
I feel like she was the character that kind of got left in the dumpster.
Even though it should have been Lois that
On
was
the
left
cutting
in the
room
dumpster.
floor.
Exactly. Like, Lois had some scenes where it's like, oh, come on.
But largely this movie kind of brought the Justice League
Yeah.
pretty well together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was a little forced, obviously, because they want to get it done quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to catch up to Marvels.
Yeah.
True.
But like I mean, it wasn't bad. Like I mean, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman had an excuse to be together, and now they have a reason to look for metahumans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like in like Justice League War where they just all like show up at one point.
True. Yeah.
I would also like to bring up the cameos. I didn't think they were too horrible. I mean, like, they weren't the greatest cameos ever. But the one thing that I really liked about the cameos, and I told you guys, is I like how they don't take away from the movie or the plot. They're just a quick little thing that we get. And they're not like these huge things where like Aquaman comes and saves Lois or anything like that.
They don't show too much either. They just show a little bit. They look entice.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like at the end of Captain Age of Ultron where they show Thor in the water or anything like that. It's just a quick little thing where it's just like, yeah, look what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the plot or the movie really that much until the very end, but that's, you know.
But then it's basically the last...
I know a lot of people are pissed off about it being like an email and stuff, but honestly, it works. Lex would be researching metahumans. He wants to take these metahumans down. It makes sense in my book. Yeah. It'd be cool if he was working with Amanda Waller.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking of too. I think it'd be awesome if LexCorp and Amanda Waller got together. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So let's go into characters. Start with Superman.
CBD soup.
Again, like I was saying, in the Ultimate cut way more development in Superman.
Like, yeah, you see him like save people, right?
Yeah, why didn't they show him?
Exactly. There's a scene where he saves someone.
You know that whole bombing and stuff at the Capitol building, right? Superman actually saves people from the rubble and stuff, and it shows Superman kind of being heroic.
Yeah, and that's very
Superman.
cool. It's a very important scene.
Yeah,
but they just... No.
I really like this Superman. I really do. I don't usually like Superman.
Yeah,
but I like this one because he's not annoying.
Exactly.
And he actually saves people, and they show that he's like a god and stuff. I like how Zack Snyder's always playing the god role with Watchmen or with...
Again, this runs into the biggest problem of it wasn't in the theatrical version.
It's so critical. Like, you guys may not think it's critical,
but it is
like,
a huge scene.
If you saw it in theaters, it would blow up, and then he would just like fly out, and that's it.
Yeah,
so no wonder you're gonna think Superman's just like a fucking...
A lot of people's biggest problem is it made Superman look like a fucking asshole.
Exactly.
And in this cut, it really makes it show that he is Superman. Like, it makes us like Superman more as a character.
It also shows that he cares about people more.
Yeah.
In the theatrical version, it did feel like there was a separation between Superman and humanity. Yeah. Because every time there was an opportunity for him to be really heroic, except for those couple times when he saw it on the news or whatever. It felt very detached, and he did kind of feel like a god. So you kind of felt that Batman and Lex were a little more justified.
Mm-hmm. It did really help with the character development. It made Superman a much more likable character. I think I enjoyed him a lot more in the Ultimate Cut than I did in the theater.
I kind of felt sorry for him too, some of the time too. And I actually felt pity for Superman because it makes him seem more like a human too, because he's trying, he's like trying to do a good job.
He's just trying to do the right thing and do what his father
all those little extra scenes of him looking at the news and being criticized. And
it really worked.
It really well done.
Again, it made him seem human. It made him seem like he felt bad about like not living up to people's expectations.
Zack Snyder manages to make you care about Superman, and that's very hard to do for me.
And same with the writers. Credit to the writers as well. Yeah. But unfortunately, the movie got edited down, and we ended up in the original cut with Superman that was less motivated and
just bland as shit.
Definitely.
So this version definitely fixed up Superman and gave him more and more character. And now I can understand if people would fall behind Superman instead of Batman.
Yeah.
It's still Batman, but speaking of,
let's get into Batman. So my favorite character in comic book history, obviously, if you guys don't know that by now, where do you watch?
Under a rock.
Get out of a cave and watch the Batcave.
The Batcave.
Anyways, so Batman for me, I haven't had a good Batman since 1999. I swear to God, I swear.
Christian Bale.
That's not Batman.
So that Kevin Conroy for this whole time. It's not a movie.
Yeah, but I'm talking about live action.
Yeah.
If I was bringing cartoon up, obviously Kevin Conroy is amazing Batman. But for me, Ben Affleck just really nails as Batman. He manages to get all three parts right. He gets the Batman persona right, he gets the Bruce Wayne, the actual Bruce Wayne persona right, and he gets the Playboy persona right. He manages to get all three parts, and I think Bale really lacked that.
The thing that felt great was that it was more balanced. There wasn't too much focus on Bruce, and there wasn't too much focus on Batman.
Yeah, it was very even.
And then you had Alfred being like, sometimes there's a job that Bruce can do that Batman can't.
I really like
it. It really worked out, and it made it seem like Bruce as a character.
One thing I would have loved to see in the movie
What?
Is you remember when Jack is in the building and he's gonna die?
Yeah.
I would have rather that character been Lucius Fox. I don't know. I think that would have been cool because they don't need Lucius because he doesn't build the gadgets.
Yeah.
So it just would have been a cool thing because we know Lucius Fox.
And I like how they call this guy
Jack is,
to be like leave the building.
By the way, you should leave.
You should probably leave.
You think I should leave? Because I was gonna stay here and
Hell
work,
yeah.
but since you're letting me leave,
It's because Bruce is such a strict boss, so they didn't think that they could leave.
Every scene with Batman in this movie is perfect.
He killed it.
Let's talk about Batman killing because
Speaking of killing it,
yeah.
okay, it's not bad.
Okay.
Like at all.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel a problem with it. My only issue is, like you were saying before, the Bat brand was a bit much. I feel like that is going a bit too
Well, the
far.
biggest problem with the Bat brand is it's just unnecessary and it's not called for and it's just weird.
No, but the thing is, like people say, people are pissed off because Batman killing goes against Batman's thing. I feel like that doing that goes more against Batman's thing, like because they've been prosecuted, they've been through trial and stuff, they've been through the justice system, and now they're in jail. And then Batman kind of prompts these people to basically kill him.
Yeah.
It feels like kind of a lapse in judgment.
Yeah, it's just like death sentences.
I would like to see Joker doing that.
Sure.
Putting a J, burning J's into people, that'd be cool.
Makes a little bit more sense.
They don't cast, but
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and again, Batman killing guys, get over it because he's killed in every single movie.
Again, they
Video
don't.
later.
It's very hard to do Batman not
He
killing.
did make a Batman killing video. So.
In 1989,
He killed.
Batman killed. In 1990s, he killed. In Batman Forever, I'm pretty sure he killed. Well, we
Dark
can
Knight,
talk
he
about it.
killed.
Batman Begins, he killed. And every movie, he has killed someone.
And they don't specify that he.
That's like
kill.
the biggest issue with this
Exactly.
is that they never say that Batman doesn't kill.
So whatever.
So they never point out one way or the other.
I honestly think it's great. It makes him look like a more hardened vigilante. It shows why Superman is against him, and it gives him a motive.
That's what they were kind of going for, though, because they said they wanted an older, grittier Batman who didn't like to. Who basically was done. He was like, I'm done. I'm just getting results now. Yeah. And I feel like that's what people forget. I feel like people think that this is Batman Year One. Yeah. Like this is the first. Him like just normally.
You really get to see how damaged Batman is in this movie. You can tell right off the bat that he is not the Batman.
It's kind of what I think people didn't understand. Yeah. Is that Batman's killing not because he just kills? It's because the Robin thing. The Robin thing got to him. I think the Joker broke him.
Yeah, the Joker broke Batman, guys. It's what happened. Yeah. We get to see what happens if Batman got broken by the Joker. And it is awesome. It is so cool. And it makes this character so intriguing and interesting, and I love it. I think it's great.
But apparently the simpletons won a movie beforehand.
Yeah.
Just being like, he doesn't kill, and now he kills.
This stupid piece is not even like slicing throats and shit. It's just like, he just can't be asked to, like, if a car is about to blow up, he's not going to run in there and save the guy. He's just going to be like,
the problem is, like, he doesn't even kill everyone either.
Yeah.
He kills people, of course, but he doesn't, like, kill, like, every
kills what's, like,
person.
necessary.
Well, the big thing is people are now comparing Batman to Punisher.
No, see, oh my god, that is so stupid.
That's one.
Even though in the extended edition, Batman has a line where he's like, criminals are like weeds, even if you kill them, one will grow back.
Yeah.
Right? There's a line like that when he's like, I shouldn't be killing, but he does it anyways. Because he's broken.
Yes. He's a broken man.
I can't believe people.
And he's already crossed the line. He has crossed the line.
Yeah.
There's no coming back.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like is people aren't thinking of what happened before, they're thinking of what they're looking at now.
Exactly.
And I feel like they still don't understand that this is an
like
older...
There's a story behind this Bruce Wayne's face. There's a story. You can see it in his facial.
There's a history.
The marks. Yes.
There. Yeah. Superman is new, so he's already developing his character. Which kind of was the reason why people kind of have a problem with it, because Batman already was developed when he was in the story, and it made Superman seem underdeveloped. Because he needs development, because he's a new character.
Also, perfect example is when he's like at the end, right? Yeah, no. At the end, when he's like talking to whatever Lex, right? You see him like get extremely mad.
Yeah, he gets angry.
And you would think like that would be for like the Joker, like, and he's like, "Why did you do?" But yeah, it just shows that he's really broken. And he's just
So let's move on to Wonder Woman.
So Wonder Woman didn't get that much.
Yeah, there's not really that much.
She didn't get much in the movie, but what she got was cool.
Yeah. I mean, her action scenes were good. Yeah, and Gal Gadot did what she could.
She did what she could. I would have preferred a little bit more and a little less Lois Lane. Exactly. I think we all can agree on that.
God.
And since there's not a lot to say about Wonder Woman, let's talk about the real woman hero of this. With Lois
Lane.
Now, all of her scenes were pointless. They weren't needed.
I would say all of her scenes are pointless.
That's what I just said.
I know. I said I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you would? Oh, you would?
I would say the majority of them are. But some of them I'd be like, yeah, okay, that can stay. That can stay. Like Lois getting kidnapped by Lex to get Superman to come. That's fine. Sure. But like I would say all the bullet scenes are worthless.
I mean, like 95%.
Like have one bullet scene. That's it.
I know you could have her be investigating Lex Luthor to see
what
he's doing.
She just now takes interest in Lex.
Yeah.
There's so much shady shit that he does, and she's just now like, oh my god, my book got shot with a bullet.
Yeah. No. I would have had her be doing that, and I would have split the time between Lois and Wonder Woman, because Batman and Superman's time was split equally, so why is it Lois and Wonder Woman?
Honestly, to me, if I were writing this movie and I wanted to have Wonder Woman in it, I would have completely kind of forgotten about Lois Lane. Yeah, that's just me.
My problem is you can't forget about Lois, because it does have Superman in it.
No.
And Lois is a big part of it.
Lois, no, here's the difference though. Lois got development in Man of Steel. Yeah. Wonder Woman didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Wonder Woman doesn't have development. That's why that's why I think Wonder Woman was more deserving of scenes than Lois.
Again, I think it should have been split equally. It's the same with Batman. Batman was a new character too, and he got plenty of development because they split in half.
Yeah, I know.
And they didn't do that.
But Lois really, to me, isn't as important as Wonder Woman.
I know she's not as important, definitely.
And Batman and Superman are both important, so you would have to focus on both of them. And Lois can stand a bit not to be focused on for like a little bit.
Yeah. So let's get into Lex.
Oh,
so this is the most questionable actor to play Lex.
This is the most, I think,
hated, and
I would say he has kind of like a Nolan effect, where sometimes he's like the original OG Lex, and then he's something like a new version.
He's a hybrid.
I feel like to me, I feel like it was a very unbalanced performance. He didn't know if he wanted to be crazy or be Lex. Like he was balancing between the two, and it wasn't quite working. And I won't say it's his fault. I will say that the writers did kind of give him lines that would be very hard to pull off, and especially if you know that you're writing for Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
You really got to know how you're writing it, because Jesse Eisenberg is an awkward guy.
Sure. Well, originally Jesse Eisenberg was just supposed to play Jimmy Olsen, but he didn't like the part, so they called him back for Lex Luthor.
Yeah, actually, they saw him be Jimmy Olsen. They're like, this could be Lex. So, and I kind of get what they were going for with a younger Lex.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I understood it.
Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. He's a young.
I like the different ages we're going with. It's very nice to have some variety.
Yeah, because Lex is probably the youngest.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's the oldest.
Yeah.
Batman's there and Superman's there. I feel like and then when they add Shazam, you'll get an even younger.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like you'll get a nice age range.
Sure.
But as it stands now, I feel like Lex sometimes was like, because I fucking love Lex. Lex sometimes was really good. I think just Jesse Eisenberg
definitely had awesome lines.
In some occasions, I could see why they're like Jesse Eisenberg Lex. Yeah. Especially this young kind of Lex. But there were other lines that were too corny.
Right.
And I don't think Lex
were too overacted.
Yeah.
Very true.
They were too corny, too overacted. And I feel like that goes for the actor and the director.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both.
I kind of feel like to me that they wanted they wanted to make the movie. They wanted to have some kind of like comic relief, if you know what I mean, like some lightness in this movie, because it is a very dark movie. Sure. So I feel like they wanted to have some lightness in this movie. So I feel like that's why Lex was a bit more lighter than everyone else.
Alfred played.
Awesome.
He was a good Alfred, unlike Michael Caine. Michael Caine watched this movie and studied what a real Alfred is.
Jeremy Irons was direct. He was like, "This is my advice. This is my serious advice. This is what you get. This, and this." He was very direct with Batman.
He didn't
have like a full story.
He didn't try to like convince Bruce. He was just like, "Hey, this is my opinion."
He was like, "Bruce, you're going to war. Think of this."
Yeah, there.
Think of this. He sounded like a
father figure.
A father figure. He sounded like a concerned parent. He was like, think of what you're doing. Think of what this means. Think. He's trying to get Batman to think about what he's doing.
Yeah. Not holding.
And the one blonde Starlight woman was completely pointless too. I don't understand why they included her.
Exactly, that scene right there was like.
Everyone got excited because she's a redhead. So they're like, oh, maybe they're gonna put like a Batwoman or like kind of Robin or whatever.
Nope.
But no, it's some random blonde lady.
No.
Oh wait, no. Doomsday.
Oh yeah, Doomsday.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have a character.
Yeah, he doesn't have a character.
But you gotta talk about Doomsday.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, I would have preferred Lex getting a mechanical suit.
True.
If you got a suit, it would be perfect.
Or
I think that
save Doomsday.
The Superman deterrent is the suit.
Yes. Or what you could do is you could have had them fight Doomsday and they kill Doomsday, and then Lex is like, well, screw this, and he puts on the mechanical suit and he kills Superman and then Batman and Wonder Woman.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty intense.
See, I've been waiting for so long to see Lex wearing his metal suit.
Again, I when I think of like the Batman vs Superman movie, I would have loved to see a scene where you remember from DC Universe Online where Lex stabs the Kryptonite staff and just that would have been a perfect setup.
You can have the staff.
You have the staff.
Just have Lex instead of Doomsday.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's talk about some plot things that.
And Doomsday looked like Doomsday.
Yeah,
true.
I mean, less spikes, but I mean, it's the first Doomsday. People seem to forget that all these characters are new and they haven't been around forever. I get the comics have been around forever, but these specific characters in this universe haven't.
And I like the way that Doomsday, whenever he gets dies, he gets more bones and evolves. It's cool.
They kept true to his power.
Granted, the whole nuclear bomb thing was a little bit okay.
Also, making Doomsday out of human DNA and Kryptonian DNA is kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, they did. He grew bones and everything.
Alright, so let's get
now
setting.
Setting, I think, was perfect. I think Metropolis and Gotham looked fine.
Gotham was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes Metropolis was as dark as Gotham.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
I feel like Gotham was kind of just
Gotham had the graffiti and everything. No one take notes.
Yeah.
That's how you do Gotham.
No, Gotham looked like Gotham. Metropolis was at some points it looked like it, but...
The Batcave looked phenomenal. Bruce's Wayne Manor looked... I want to know the story behind the Wayne Manor, what happened to it. I want to know... It's all wrapped.
It's all,
I want to know what happened. I think that would be awesome.
I think, to me, it's as speculation. I think it's a byproduct of the Joker breaking him. I think he wanted to just separate from...
Yeah, true. Maybe he burned it down.
Yeah. Or oh my god, that'd be cool if they made a before movie and explained Batman.
Exactly.
And whatever.
And, the Daily Planet looked great. Every setting looked beautiful.
The desert scene. Oh my god, the scene with the parademons.
That was great. That was great. That was phenomenal. Batman broke someone's neck. I loved it.
I like how Batman still is trying not to shoot people and he's just beating them with a gun.
Yeah.
It's great. He does shoot people, but he tries not to.
Again, it's not blatant killing.
Some of them he doesn't kill, some of them he does. And that's kind of how I feel.
It's when he needs to, he'll kill.
It's not like he'll go out of his way to shoot someone 400 times with a pistol.
Because to me, the thing is, I'm doing a fanfic about Batman. And to me, I feel like sometimes he should kill, sometimes he shouldn't. I don't think that, to me, I don't like him having a rule either way.
And whoever compared that to Punisher, you're a freaking retard.
And the other way I look at it is, is Batman going to risk his, if a guy's holding a gun on him and Batman has no other option, is he seriously going to go, I won't kill, and then die? Yeah. Or will he kill? He will kill. It's logical, and Batman's very logical.
Yeah. It makes sense to me because, I know people love these DC heroes to be perfect and whatever, but they really shouldn't. Especially Batman. Okay, let's kind of talk about the new scenes that were brought in.
Oh yeah, the new scenes.
Let's see. Let's talk about how it added and how it didn't.
Oh, I know which one added.
Okay, my favorite scene to me, aside from pulling the bodies out of the thing, was how they explained the whole Superman in the desert thing.
Yes,
I think that was. I think should have been in the movie.
That was one of the most important scenes in the movie.
Okay. And on top of that, the scenes with the one woman where they figure out that she's an actress and Lex hired her to do the testimony against Superman. I thought that was so perfect. And then they get the Russian guy a bit more time because he kills her, and it shows the Russian guy as a guy who cleans up after Lex's mess.
Yeah, true.
He that kind of stuff. Yeah. It was really great to kind of give this guy a bit more development. And that woman was great, and I just liked that they expanded on that desert scene.
I don't think any of the extra scenes that they added in were worthless. I think every scene, except besides Lois's.
Besides some of Lois.
Okay. But every other scene besides Lois's
scenes, for sure.
What about that blonde?
They were welcomed in open arms.
That blonde chick scene was a bit...
Yeah, I know. But at least it wasn't the Bullet anymore. Yeah. They were actually researching Lex now.
Yeah.
Which they should have been doing from the beginning.
English
grammar. It's beautiful.
This movie tackled the biggest problems people had. Sure. The extended edition tackled the biggest problems. And the parts where I was thinking Zack Snyder wouldn't have had this movie like this. He would have explained it. He would have.
Yeah, exactly.
There would be no way that he could have made this movie and not explained these points.
Haven't you seen Watchmen?
Yeah. And he did. It's just they're on the fucking cutting room floor.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think whoever edited did a terrible job.
Yeah.
He cut out all the freaking...
Most people actually blame the editor.
Yeah. He cut it so horribly.
But the thing is, you got to understand that sometimes they are under constraint.
Yeah,
from corporate as well. I feel like that's why Lois Lane got a lot of scenes is because they like want to appeal to women more.
Well, then do Wonder Woman.
I know, but they had filmed all the scenes.
Yeah.
I feel like they had wrote it and thrown Wonder Woman in and wrote more scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I'd like to ask you guys was, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
I still gotta go with Superman Meet Your Doomsday.
It's
So awesome. And that like camera shot where all three of them were standing together. I think that was that was a moment where I was like, oh!
I'll say Wonder Woman's fight scene.
Alright.
Just the whole scene.
It got everything up because I was kind of skeptical when I first watched it. I was like, oh, Wonder Woman, are they gonna? But they got like the viciousness.
Yeah,
like,
she smiles and
exactly,
like
pure warrior.
Okay, and
so
for
it's
me,
awesome.
I have to say the Batman warehouse scene and the three of them standing together.
Yeah.
That and
So
the music
great.
is just
Oh yeah.
By the way, speaking of the
Themes.
music, on point.
Yeah.
Lex's theme, perfect. Batman's
Every
theme,
theme
perfect.
is just
Superman's
beautiful.
theme, perfect. Wonder Woman's
Music on
theme,
point.
perfect.
yeah. Again, I really loved the warehouse scene. That was
For sure.
because I've been waiting for Batman that can actually fight.
Oh yeah. With gadgets, everything.
Christian Bale's fight.
He,
Fuck off.
he didn't even have to punch his enemies to knock them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's also talk about the one deleted scene with Steppenwolf.
Oh, yeah.
Cut
Oh, yeah.
for some reason.
Again, pivotal.
See, this is a perfect way
Pivotal.
to set up for the other movie without fucking up the first movie.
Exactly.
Because it's not a huge scene; it's just a
It
little
isn't,
scene.
yeah.
And then it explains why Lex is in jail.
Exactly.
It
There you go.
explains it all.
But,
It's
and then
cut.
that's the thing, and what's funny is like Zack Snyder even went on record saying that was the most important part because it establishes the villain for the Justice League.
Yeah.
And he even put it on Facebook and stuff, so people could see
He put it as soon as Batman vs Superman was released. He put it on YouTube and
it.
Facebook,
So people could
There you go.
see and they would understand.
right? And I feel like he shouldn't have had to do that. He should
I know.
never have
Again,
had to do
editor. I honestly think he's.
So this is Alcatraz's movie.
Okay. Okay. I would say 9.5.
Let's actually just for fun. Let's do the 2 ratings for the original cut.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So
Okay.
original
Yeah,
first,
fair
theater.
play.
So
The
theater.
original theater. 8.5.
8.5.
And then
8.5.
your extended.
And
version.
extended edition 9.5.
All right. And now you.
The theatrical edition, I really liked because it was awesome to see in
Yeah.
theaters.
Yeah,
The only
just
the only disadvantage of
What's the plot hole?
was the plot. The only no, I was gonna say the disadvantage of the special edition, like the extended edition, is the fact that I didn't watch it in theaters. And I really want to.
Yeah.
Like I really want to. I really want to like just rent out a theater and play that.
Yeah.
But I will say the original cut for theatrical, I'm gonna say probably 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10. I feel like it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was still very enjoyable, especially if you're a DC fan. Like even like the uncut version is still pretty good if you're a DC fan.
Yeah.
And you can kind of deal with some lingering plot holes.
Yeah.
The extended edition, I'm thinking solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a point better. It's really good.
Yeah.
I just, to me, my biggest problem is like there's a bunch of movies that I've seen that to me really top the movie in terms of writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I, to me, and this is like a statement, and it's probably going to be untrue at some point. I'll probably be proven wrong, but as it stands now, I haven't seen a superhero movie that goes above 8 out of 10. But,
Okay, so
yeah.
for me,
Hey.
theoretical version, I'm gonna give an
Theoretical.
Sorry, theater version. I'm gonna give an 8 out of 10. It's late. Screw you guys.
Oh.
So an 8 out of 10 for the theater version.
Yeah.
It was great. I had some amazing moments where my childhood just kicked in and went, Batman, oh my god.
Only Batman.
Well, because like I was never a fan of Superman as a kid. And
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, it was like she's okay, but as a kid I was like Batman. It was, I had
What about
everything. And so for the extended cut, I'm gonna give it an 8.7. It's not a 9. It's definitely not a 9 because like the story's great and stuff, but there are still some things.
It just isn't about Batman.
it has nothing to do with being about Batman.
I'm just bugging with you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It could have been better. That's the thing. It could have been better. It did amazingly, and it did blow my expectations of a DC movie almost out of the water. But it could have been on Watchmen levels.
So let's actually talk about the real question though. Was it better than Civil War?
By far, it was. Yeah, that's not even a
brand new thing, and then Civil War's just a regular fucking adventure.
Civil War
bullshit.
is Avengers and Avengers: Age of Ultron.
But
and
it's
Captain
not
America
though.
and
It's a Captain America movie.
Yeah, it
It's-
looked cool.
It's all the same
It
movies.
looked cool.
You know what? At least the villain mattered in this movie.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to leave it. Anyway, so we should probably finish up here.
Okay.
Alright,
So anyways,
this is Anarchy bringing you the chaos.
Yeah, this is Alcatraz bringing you the gamings or whatever the hell.
Alcatraz Gaming.
Yeah.
this is Goblin bringing you nothing.
Yeah.